talk of eliminating conferences altogether. But the East has begun to turn things around. It's starting to emerge again.
You know, me and you have been around a long time. It's going to always flip-flop back and forth. It was the East and it was the West. And I think right now that
it's stolen by Vucevic. Here's McDaniels.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim rattler.
Just a remarkable gem. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. Here's Levine. They really needed more from him in that loss to Toronto. Banked in off the glass.
you see the acceleration of Levine on the...
Excellent D there from Markkanen. Here's Levine. And Levine with the slam.
An explosive high level.
The Magic have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Here's Fultz. Can't hit that one. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Raptors.
Really a disappointing effort. That game could have and should have been closer than it was.
You know, sometimes you don't play up to your full potential. The important thing to figure out is what went wrong.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
The Magic shooting their first free throws here tonight.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line, so that's a nice all-around effort.
Aaron Gordon is checking in for Jeremy Grant.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
And White kicks to Markkanen. From outside, off the mark.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Gordon finds Walker. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
And he makes that one. White's
some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
McDaniels. Walker the pass to McDaniels. Shakes him. Markkanen pulls it in. And it's Gordon picking him up. Walker against White. Got a piece of it. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. And how about a look now at the top rebounding small forwards in the NBA during the past month? And you look at Walker. No doubt one of the most efficient rebounders in the game.
You know, there are some things he does really well on the perimeter, but in the paint, his rebounding is as impressive as anything else he does on the floor.
Now here's White. Levine for 3. Orlando grabs the miss. Vucevic has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Shot's good by Walker.
Fultz is not just looking to score the ball. He also is equally engaged in terms of facilitating for his teammates.
White with it. Guarded by Fultz. Pass to Hutchison. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Walker. Levine for 3. It's hauled in by the Magic.
And this is what you like about his perimeter D. Never gave up and challenged.
This era so much with that green light shooting 3.
I would, Kevin. Getting a chance to shoot maybe 5 or 6 more three-point field goal attempts takes your numbers up. But I also think a lot of these teams are copycats. Everybody can't shoot the 3. Work on your game and what's best for you.
Here's McDaniels. After the made shot from Wendell Carter. And Vucevic kicks to McDaniel. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. McDaniel's got 9.
In this period, they're feeding him, and he's feeling it.
Here's Levine. And it's Markkanen, top of the key. White, left side. Pocket 4. This one for 3. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got his 5th rebound in this one. And it's one. Oh!
That's what I'm talking about. Wow. That was nice.
And Fultz is a solid distributor.
Good with the three-point shot. Here's McDaniels, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Walker against Levine, and the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. The Magic shooting their third free throw shot of the game. Free throw, no good for Walker. Bulls trail by 9. In the corner, it's Levine. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Carter, the pass to White. That's in there. Carter with the assist. He's got 7. Checked in. 32 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Here's McDaniels coming off a solid outing against Washington. The kick out to Walker. Lock at 6. Oh, and he jams it right over Lauri Markkanen. Wow.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. And so it's Orlando with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
Hard not to think of the trade that sent him here. He was a big part of the deal that sent Jimmy Butler out of Chicago.
And with Levine and the Butler trade, there were a lot of critics at the time. But you know what, Greg? It's worked out for the Bulls.
And Kevin, the Bulls took a chance with Levine, and he's developed into a bright young star. Took another risk giving him a big contract after the injury, but he's come back better and stronger since then.
Now Monk. 5 points in the game. Kicks to White. Defense team phenomena. Is there anything the league can or should do about that?
What I think they can do is being able to allow players to sign a longer-term deal. If a guy is, I would say, under contract for 6, 7, 8 years, then you won't see as much movement. But if you have these guys who are making so much money off the course from their endorsements, they're going to keep signing shorter deals, so they'll have the leverage to be able to move.
And here's White. He'll bring it up for Chicago. They trail by 14. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Orlando this season.
And on paper, you'd call them the better team, but they actually lost the season series against this group a year ago.
Walker, beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Walker's got 12 in the game.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
White the pass to Monk. Right side Bradley. The shot is good, and so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just
hit.
Great defensive effort, just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
And so it's the Orlando Magic holding a big 18-point lead to close the... Orlando leading by 18. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. So for Chicago right now, White and Levine team up in the backcourt. Markkanen and Carter are up front, and it's Hutchinson in at the small forward position. Outside, Levine. Pass to Hutchinson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Puts up a 3. It's hauled in by Gordon. The Magic shooting a tremendous 61% from the floor, hitting on all cylinders. Pass to Walker. Rebound by the Bulls. Carter's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Hutchison. Nice shot from 10 feet out. Hutchinson's got his second bucket. Orlando dictating the flow.
My goodness, that was absolutely
White missing. Magic leading by 20. Here's Rubio, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Zach LaVine.
Oh, that's not a great foul. For Rubio's career, shoots well over 80% from the line.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And last season, he made good on about 3 out of every 4 free throw attempts. And last time I checked, I think that's 75%.
Smitty, every team has its leaders, either official or unofficial. What's expected, in your opinion, out of a team captain?
Well, I think leadership. Also have the same, voice of the coaching staff and organization, and also the voice of winning. I think if you have a leader that can do that, sometimes that leader's vocal, sometimes that leader leads by example, but you usually know who that is.
Here's Walker, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Wendell Carter.
Yeah, easy call.
The Magic have shot 3 of 5 at the foul line. And so Walker nails both of them. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. And so White will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. It's off to Boston for him after this game as they take on the Celtics. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip.
You look at LaVine's jump shot. It's very hard to contest because he gets great lift off the floor.
Rubio the pass to McDaniels. There's the triple. The shot, no good. And it's Chicago the other way. On the wing, LaVine for the 3. And it's
for others, but I think you have to give those guys that opportunity.
To the inside, Davis. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist. Rubio's got his 7th assist here tonight.
Crossing up the defense, and that's what you expect from Rubio. Terrific vision.
Puts it up from 12. Copeland, good. Copeland's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Orlando leading by 22. And Rubio kicks to McDaniels. Fires from the wing. Markkanen pulls it in. Markkanen's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
Off the mark once again. Terrible quarter for him thus far.
Here's Hutchison. Rejected by Walker, and he gets it back. And they get it back. Orlando, they've gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8.
Putting consistent pressure on this defense. Just the threat of him out there makes this offense work.
Chicago's gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. Here's Copeland. 9 points in the game so far. Passes it to Markkanen. Here's Hutchison. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by the Magic. McDaniels got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
From outside.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
And there's no doubt that this team views Lauri Markkanen as a big part of their future. Many slept on Markkanen in the draft, but he could be a star.
White down low. They can't stop the run with that one.
A for effort, but when there's that much resistance at the rim, better find another option.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
Especially considering it's on the road in front of a tough crowd. They've been able to block out the distractions.
Here's Copeland, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. There's the call. It's a foul on Orlando. As you said, Smitty, Markkanen has the potential to be an all-star someday.
He's not quite there yet, Kevin. Not by any means, needs to take a jump forward and go from being a shooter.
Star weekend, but I don't think anybody would be disappointed if it stays exactly the same as it is right now.
And you look at White, he's going to need to leapfrog quite a few great shooters if he's going to be a part of the three-point festivities in All-Star Weekend, but, you know, maybe he can do it.
I mean, anything's possible, especially if he has a few big games from beyond the arc before All-Star Weekend. That'd give him a nice bump in the voting.
And it's going to be an exciting showcase this year. Some incredible shooters, that's for certain. We'll keep you updated as we find out more.
Yeah, and I think we're in for a real treat. I think the increased importance of the three-point shot in today's game has really shined a light on the talent, precision, and really the wow factor of how these guys can drill the long ball.
So on the floor for Orlando, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fultz is out there with McDaniels, and it's Walker in at the small forward.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Here's McDaniels. Pass to Fultz. Just 5 on the clock. Gordon kicks to McDaniels. The Magic from deep.
So reliable. They've really leaned on him at the offensive end.
Well, Chicago has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Here's Copeland, guarded by Fultz. Outside, Markkanen. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
After putting up zeros in the first half, he is making up for it big time now.
Fultz the pass to McDaniels. Steve, how do you feel about the top college players getting some sort of compensation for their work?
You know, I don't know about top college players, Kevin. I think if we're going to do it, it has to be all college players because it's a team. And I think if you look at it, some of the ways I would love to see it, if those guys can get health insurance benefits, if they can get a longer time to finish their education. I love that type of compensation.
Fultz dishes to McDaniels. Outside, Walker. From deep, Markkanen pulls it in. Markkanen's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Here's Levine, rejected by Walker. And up the court come the Magic on the break. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession.
Boy, if you're the coach, you hate to see that kind of miscommunication between your guys.
Has Fultz been on D, not giving his man an inch, effective at crowding shooters.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. Down low, Temple, rejected by Walker.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Here's McDaniels. Oh! That is just nasty.
About the athleticism on that finish.
Yes.
And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
Bradley can't get it to go.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
You know, Smitty, Commissioner Adam Silver has been outspoken in saying there will be a female NBA head coach, and he says it's on him to help it happen sooner than later. And, Steve, we already see many women in various categories in the NBA all over the league right now.
So true, Kevin. I love the diversity, and it's much needed in our league. And I will say Adam Silver has done a great job of taking us in that direction.
Fultz kicks to McDaniels. Oh!
Yes! Yes!
And he dunks it down.
Showcasing.
There's 1:54 left in the fourth quarter. Stolen by McDaniels. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Fultz has got 6 assists now in the game.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused, and they've executed.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
Jump ball.
So it's Orlando now. And it's Fultz with the ball for the Orlando Magic. And finished off by Walker.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Magic.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season. The 10-footer. Kicks it to McDaniels. Here's Gordon. Does the glass.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Now here's Fultz. Not a lot of room. The kick out to Walker. Lets it go with the 3. Missed. And so it's Orlando territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it.